question now, let's try to get our data, like our given data, right? So that maybe we get it like this. So we have given data, and this thing I'm doing now, right? Whenever you're solving, when you are solving, when you start solving this thing, either giving data or giving information, anything, can give you marks for this thing or 1 marks. And another thing in ABU, right? I have someone, I have like two people that already died in ABU, right? But they are actually like undergraduate, like BSc, BSc. So, so actually, she, the other person said, what the lecturer said is, you should not leave any question. Like if you say answer 4 questions, right? Write something. Don't say I don't know anything. You know, write something, but not like you write rubbish entirely. But just write something that is actually close to what they ask you. But actually, they will mark you. It's a lecturer that gave them that. And so they, according to her, she actually tried that and it works. She did a course like that and she thought, but that was undergraduate, may not be for your own lecturers that can give you 2 marks on an assignment. The lecturer actually gave me 2 marks for an assignment. I was like, this man, you try. What are you expecting me to do in assignments? Like I see you are reading every assignment that people submit to you. It's a lie. So, but then the giving data now, you can just list the data, even though you cannot solve everything. Just let them know that at least you know something about this project, this question. List the data for them, then you can start writing. She understand, but I don't know without the way I do explain it. I do even break it down step by step. Some people when they solve this thing, like they will jump step, but I don't jump step. I don't do like my lecturers then in my university. They will jump like 4 step, go straight to the point. But when they give you an exam, you have to write the step the program did. Okay, so if you look at the question, it said the the companies, they have an initial capital of 500 million, 560 million. So let's put our initial capital. Just say it's initial capital. Initial capital is equals to what? 560 million. Okay, 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 okay. That's the only. Guys, remember, this is naira. This is money. If you're writing it, please write the sign. Because if you just write 500 million, is it million people? Is it million children? I understand. So somebody can actually take you to court for this. So you need to write the naira sign there when you are solving. Very important. Thank you. So we look at the cash flow. The cash flow area, looking at period of 1 to 5, as shown in our data, right? So we have, let's say we have cash flow here. Do you understand? From the period the cash flow there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5 years, something like that. And then we can just say cash flow. This is going to be 1 to 5 years. Do you understand? 1 to 5. Also, they will not um, have. So the question said that I want to make this big. Okay, they said the discounted cash flow at 15% is provided for year 1, year 3, year 4, and all that. Do you understand? So that is a we can look at that is a discount, a discounted what discount factors, right? We have that. So we now say okay, our discount factor is going to be at 15%. Discount factor at 15% is what we now all the value that we have there. You can list it, you can just list all these values from this, and then we will also have another discount factor. So we also have another discounted cash flow at 25%. Is giving, you understand, that one is also giving for the 5 years and that. And then they give us an IR. So this one we we also have that. We just write those values down. Let me just write it for you. Let me just write it since we are just doing it together. So what I have here should be 1.000. Over. Yeah. So we have 0.8696, and then we have 0.7056 one, and then we have 0.6575. This is when I was copying. Is it the same thing? 5, and then we have 0.05. So you just these values here, you just put them here. Let us move on. So now we have this value, right? This formula that they give us here, which is our add this thing equals to LR plus NPVP and the NP. So all this formula now, what those things mean, right? The formula, the meaning of the formula, right? This this N, what is NPVR? This one, what is the NPVP? Is what we also have the lower rate. Now this is the lower rate, right? This is the lower rate. From the this thing, what they ask you to get the IR, like this one here is we're talking about. They say you are required to calculate the internal rate of return of the project. You understand? That is what you're looking for. And the formula for this is this guy. Do you understand? So this LR now is lower rate, right? So which it's given to us as 15%. That is 15%. And we have the higher rate, which is this HR. The HR that is the higher rate, which is 25%. Do you understand? Hmm?
No.
I, no, I thought it's 24%.
The higher rate is 24%. Look
Okay,
at it
I
here.
heard you saying 24.
24%. The lower rate is what? 20,
Fif-
yeah, 50. The lower rate is 15%.
It's 15%.
15%. The higher is 24%. Abi?
Please, can you drag it to the end? I can't see the oh
Okay, the whole formula, the whole question.
yes.
Okay,
Please.
so this is the question again. So in fact, so they said C.
The A. Have we done the A?
Now this is not a question. The question, this one, all these things they are just giving you data, right? They are telling you that note A is this. They are just giving you. They provided this data. They provided this data. Then they see here, right? They're saying you should do this. So let us. So the main thing here is like this is what we're supposed to solve. They say you are required to calculate the internal rate of returns of the project. So this is what we are looking. This is what we're solving here. But all this data they are giving to us here, right? We are going to use it based on the formula that is given to us here. Remember the formula.
Okay, I'm trying to copy it down. That was why I asked.
Okay, so this formula here, right? We have the LR
I just need the A.
plus
Sorry.
okay, you need to copy this.
Yes, the A. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I'll copy that. Moving on.
Okay, it's the same thing.
Okay, so the formula
Please, I need. Oh God.
you
I'm
need what?
sorry. I only need the A. I've already copied the rest. That's all. I'm almost done. Sorry.
Copy, just copy.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do, right? We need to calculate our NPV. Now, what is our NPV? What's the meaning of NPV?
Let present value.
Net profit value. Yeah. So we need to calculate that for the lower rate first, right? We do that for the lower rate, and then we do that for the higher rate too. Do you understand? So what's the formula for that?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Sorry, please repeat your question. I didn't get that.
I said we need to do now. For instance, we are solving now. We are moving now. We are solving now. Remember, okay. Look at the formula, right? You have a formula. Formula is already even given to us here. Do you understand? So we need to do our MVP, and we need to know now we know our lower rate, right? We know our NP, but we don't have our NPV. So we need to solve for that. So we need to solve that for the higher rate and the lower rate. Do you get?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, how do we know the lower rate and higher rate?
It's giving us in the data. We have the lower rate is 15%. It's here 15%, and the higher rate is 24%.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to do our the first step is to calculate. Let's go calculate. So we are going to have the NP of 15%. That is 15%, which is the lower rate, right? Lower rates. And then what's the formula for this? Now the formula for this should be the formula for NPV is equals to summation of cash flow, right? What's the summation of cash flow? But when I mean summation, I'm talking about that sigma sign, right? So I just use E for that, but you know I'm talking about summation of that.
Okay.
So we have that. So summation of CFT,
Hmm?
CFT. So this is going to be division divided by one plus uh, one plus R.
It's what CFT.
Hmm?
What CFT?
That is cash flow. Yeah.
Cash flow.
There's cash flows in year, so that is time. That is the T there is like time, the year.
Okay.
Sure, that's summation of CFT cash flow in
Hmm.
time. That is in year.
My dear sister, I know it's you.
I swear, I have never seen this formula before.
She
but
will not go and digest the ones you've taught me tonight.
but I feel maybe we can do this one tomorrow because let's not come and confuse people for the little one as I do. Because this one, the question is long. It's really really long. Ah, but it's interesting.
No.
So you guys, so I think everybody here is doing finance and investment, right?
Eh?
I think they're all doing finance and investment here. In these people that are here now.
No,
Okay, you're not
no,
doing
no, no.
finance.
Me, I am.
Um,
Yeah, I'm doing finance.
Okay, you are doing
I'm doing
finance.
HR.
You are doing HR. Okay, it's good for you. The people that are doing finance and investment, you can't escape this thing. The next one is coming for your next semester. Oh,
I will return it to the lecturer. I beg.
the next is coming next. But by next semester now, you are going to be doing like who's calling me by this time on WhatsApp. The person don't do maths small small. Then it's even it's my job person.
Mm. Please, what's that? What's that thing before T
What's that?
in the formula now?
Okay, is that thing supposed to be raised to the power? Like, you understand? But now, this
Okay.
formula here, actually, these things are simple, right? So now, what this formula is trying to do for you is this. This formula is trying to do a simple thing, very simple. So what this means is like, for we have a discounted, we have a DF. You understand? We have a DF for this for 15. We have a DF for the 15%. So what we are going to do here for to solve this, we're just all we need to do just to get our we're going to form a new table. Sorry, we're going to just form like a new simple table that is not able to solve. So if you look at it, we have yes. This time we have year one from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get. So we now have the table columns will be like so we have the year. After the year we have the cash flow. You understand? When we have the cash flow, then we have DF, right? What is DF there? DF is the discount what factor at 15. So now you remember we want to consider the NPV of 15%, the lower rate. So this is going to be the we have this, and then the next thing our present. Sorry, this supposed to be at 15%. Yeah. So then we now have our present value. So that's when we now use our formula to get our present value. So now here we now have here what we are going to have the first thing we're going to get here is zero. And why are we getting zero?
Hmm?
We have zero. I have zero there. So what
Hmm.
is going to be for zero? Cash flow for zero is what? So remember we have one, we have two, 2 to 5. All right, let me just do 2 to 5. 2 to 5. This 5, yeah. So that's year 5. So in the cash flow year here, it was a year that is not part when they are projected for. It was like, for instance, is this year that I put the money. So me, I want to start my projection from next year. So that means that zero is representing when they give that 60 million, that 460 million. That's the year. So now for the next year, which is year one, it was 170K. Look at it
Mm,
from the
mm,
question.
mm, mm, mm.
You get
Wait. Fun and wait.
them waiting. So there's it.
Why is it you lost me at this 560? It's not supposed to, the value is 560 million.
And 560 million. Okay, let me do. I don't want to write million. Okay, let me make it simple. Inside this,
Don't make it simple, please. Let it be explanatory enough.
okay, so I want to put million here inside this thing. Like,
Okay, okay.
you get,
Now you can go ahead.
I just put
I'll put it
million.
down.
I'll just put million here. Just put, you can put million at the on
Mm.
top. Abi?
No wala. No wala. No wala.
So you can even make it like this. Naira in million. So you just be going with your stuff. The lecturer doesn't understand that. That means there's trouble. So we now have 170. Even in the question, can you see how they put it in the questionnaire? This is supposed to be,
Okay, so all these figures 170, 180, everything is in millions.
yes, in million, and see naira in million. Can you see? That's what I
Ah,
just did. Naira in million.
okay,
So
okay.
just see
Now I understand.
180, 200, and then 250 million, and then we have 160 million. So at this one, they this guy. What's his name? So we now have the discounted thing.
Factor.
Yeah, discounted factor here at 15. What did they give us? Right? The first year they give us 1.00. Abi? 1.00. Ah, that's already one. Like, sure, we just want to bounce it. Let me just make this column text. Don't even know why. So, just make this guy's text. Don't like struggle. So this should be 10000, and then this one is 0.8696, right? So the next one is 0.75661, and then the next one is 0.5718, and then the last, yeah, the last one.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
You've
for the
missed
next
one. You
then,
missed the one for 200. The one for 200 is 0.6575.
that means one abi zero
Yes,
point.
for 200.
Okay, for 200 is
Mm,
0.65
0.6575.
and 0.0 six
6575.
six five seven five, and then for 0.5718, and then I have 0.4972. So you have this. So you need to get this right. So on this one now, hmm, so at this 50% and this one, we need to get the present value. So what is going to be here? On this first one, what is going to be here? What values do we have here? Then, 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 then. Yeah, laughing. So what we have here? This is supposed to be in million. So we just put that value, that million,
Hmm.
million on top here.
How
So
are you how are you calculating it? Is it cash flow times
I'm coming.
the
Like that first one now is the initial listing. So it's just the same value that you have here. You bring it here. Do you get?
okay.
So we'll just do that to bring it here. But I'm coming. So this is 0. I'm going to put this value. Oh my god. So what we have here now, like this one. Now look at this value here. This one. This
Mm-hmm.
uh this value multiplied by this, we give it this. This one multiplied by this, we now get the next thing you're looking for. You get. So if I go, let's wait now. So if I said this now, two 170 uh
Ah,
multiplied by 0.8696. What you get? That is how done. This is what you're going to do here. So it was this value. Now let me do this times this. What I get.
times
You do for
zero
this.
point.
So this is what you get.
I
You
had
understand?
147. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I now do total. So the total of this, which is the sigma now, summation, you now do this thing now will now give you that answer. Summation of this guy. So sigma formula is this. Then I have what do I have? This. This is 7750 and okay. Let's do for this one. If you add up these things now, what do you get? So that's it. You have one, two, three, four, five.
4782. Mm-hmm.
Are we adding the 556, 560 million
No,
together?
no. You- Yeah,
Okay.
No,
no. We're supposed to add everything here.
we
So
are adding it together now, see?
go to what formula is that right here? So
Are
this,
we adding the 560?
yes, we are adding everything that is here. This one, this formula is not complete though, because the formula is not complete. But that value is not supposed to be big like that.
It's giving 1 billion. Should I continue?
Yeah, just cut the value first.
Oh, okay. 119793200. Did you get that?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. 1 billion.
Not the complete formula there. Later, my head to material again. I hate to go through this material. Sha.
Sorry, what do you think we are supposed to have?
Okay, so now
Lesser value.
the value is supposed to be lesser. So,
Lesser of what?
right? You say
Lesser of what?
no, like the total. This value is supposed to get here. Supposed to be total. So the formula that I'm just think the formula I'm supposed to use here. I'm trying to. There's a value that I'm supposed to use here that I'm thinking where it's coming from. Supposed to come from. I just think. Okay, I understand now. Okay, so I'm coming. This value is equals to sum, and then this minus initial minus. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to get. Okay, so do you know why it's like that? Now this now we are doing this now. This is actually what I'm explaining to. So this year you are projecting for from this one now, right? When you add this value, when you add up these values here, these ones, it will give you this amount of money. Then you subtract this money from the initial investment to get to subtract it from the initial investment, then it will now give you this.
Hmm?
Do you understand? Or not?
Funny.
You don't understand.
No.
Okay. So now, you know what I got is 77 point. Because the value was big. So I was thinking of why. So the what you're supposed to do is this. When you are going to add up this years, this year, 1 year, 4 year, 2 year, five. When you
Of
add
which
up,
column? Are we adding the cash flow or are we
you're
adding the
adding
discount
this, you're
factor?
adding this value, the present value, that is what you are looking for. Right? So when we add these values, right? When we add the values, then we now minus it with the initial investment, the initial capital, which is the 560 million.
Can you write what you are saying exactly? So
Okay, so what I'm saying is now you are going to add all these values, right?
that's
Then
637. Is that not the addition of the 1 to 5?
yes, that is it, which is
So
this
why are you
value.
highlighting it with what we are adding?
Okay, so this
He's trying
was
to explain
I'm
to
trying
you.
to. So this is what you're adding. So when you add all
Mm-hmm.
this, you get 636, right? So this is the value you get. So when you have this value, you minus this value with the initial capital, which is 560 million. Then it will now give you 779, and it will give you 77.932, which is going to be your what? The answer.
MPV.
Yes, that's what you're going to get. Do you understand?
Sorry. Yes, yes. That means the formula. I think I used to see a bracket or something.
Mm.
After that summation, I don't know if I can still remember. But vex, sorry, no vex. Continue. Let
Talk,
me
oh.
not confuse myself.
Continue, Kenny. I beg, talk.
So, but that's it though. You see, we don't do it like that. It's simple. So, but the formula is like very simple, right? So, what happened here is this: if you look at this now, man, what we have here, if this MPV or whatever, I'm supposed to do. Where is that thing I'm doing? Shit. So just okay disappear. So the NPV is the formula, like in general thing or what, or a simple understanding of what this means is like it is going to be your total inflow minus the total outflow standing to 90 that.
Hmm? What does he say?
So now this is what I mean. So now if you look at this now, right? Total in minus
Total out, outflow, cash flow, inflow and outflow.
now what's the meaning of these two things now? Now when you look at this now, this is when you add up now. Let me just
Mm.
let me drink water first before I'll choke myself.
You reach me, you drink water.
And so what am I saying, sir? Okay, so apart from that, right, we're going to like just continue, and then we do for the higher this thing, which is the higher.
Same way.
Yes, we just do the same thing we do now. We do for the higher rate, which is
For 1 to 5.
24%.
24%. Yes, do for 24%, and
Okay.
then
The 77 million, what about if it's in Naira? Excuse me. What
yes,
kind of
it's
jam
naira.
question is that? Sorry.
This is naira now. It's just the same thing we have here.
Sorry. I've corrected myself.
Yeah, that's in naira. So what will happen here is like we'll do the same thing like this
For the
for
24%.
24%. So the 24% now we still have this, right? We still have this, but then what the changes here is going to. I think was this thing the same? I don't think it's the same. So
Sorry to cut you short. You were calculating something before you jumped to this 24%. You said NPV equals total inflow minus total outflow.
um,
Is that the value
so now if you
for
look at it now,
calculating that?
what you minus there was remember that the outflow in this question is what is it 560 million because it's the money you have invested. So you have like this money is leaving you, right? That is an investment. Do you
Okay.
understand? So the other ones now, it's what is coming. What you say, this money is coming into your account. The next year, that first year you have, look at it. You said that the year one, this money is coming in, right? So this money was in your account before, but now this money has been pushed out for business investment. So that means it's already a minus. Now, these monies are the first year of your business, you got like 100 and what 50. Now these monies are coming back, all these ones. Do you get in the
Mm-hmm.
first year now? This is the first money that left your account, which is already a minus on it. Then this one comes in addition, addition, addition. So that is why I said what I just did now is for the total inflows minus the total outflows, then to now be like the total of what came in, but this is what on the present value. Do you get? So when you add
Mm-hmm.
up these ones, you now minus this with this one, then you now got the answer.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Should I continue?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
They just be moving small.
So we have the same value. Please, what's going to
Now, if you look at the value, from what we are adding here, right? Even this value here, even you wanted to ask a question, go ahead.
okay? The discount factor
Mm,
at 15%
mm,
and for 24% is going
mm.
to be the same for year 0 to 5. It's still going to be the same value.
Yeah, it's the same year now. Look at it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same year.
I'm not talking about the year. I'm talking about this um discount factor at 24% because they gave us, looking at the question, they
And
gave us the same discount factor for both
these values are
15%
not
and
the same now. These values are not.
sorry,
I don't think these values are the same. Look at these values are different.
They are not
did
the
I copy?
same.
They're not
They're
They
the
are
not the
not the
same.
same now. They are not.
they're not the same.
Sorry.
They
For
are not the
25
same.
for
Or
25%,
maybe I
It's
copied
B that
wrongly.
is a
Sorry.
second.
you were
It's B
just
that is.
Oh, maybe I copied wrongly. Sorry about that. Please, can you hold it there? Let me.
So if you look at this one now, what do you have here? What these ones are the same, right? It's still the same thing, but so this is on the higher rate now. It's going to be so for this one now. What do you have? This one will be the same because it's
0.
for the initial invest capital. So it's going to be the same. Then after that one, what is going to be here now? Let me get this as a text.
Okay, I copied wrongly. Sorry to.
So this is this one. So see that the next one here is going to be uh,
0.8065.
0.65, and then we have
6504.
0.6504 and
5
0.5245.
5245.
Mhm. And then we have 0.23230. Is that correct? No. 0.4230. Okay, this should be correct. Then we have 0.3411.
411.
And so now we now
Zero
do
point
that.
four two three zero
Which one is
three
that?
four one.
Is it correct? What I did here is correct, Abby. So that's the
Yes.
thing that we did. What did we do here? The cash flow now multiplied by what? The discounted what? Discount factor. Then we now get this. See? So we now do the same thing. So this one is going to be this multiplied by this. Then we have this get. So if we now calculate this guy, right? We have this. Um, then this is now minus. Sorry. So this value here minus this value. What do you have?
Minus 40.597.
Okay, so now what does that mean?
Deficit.
Hmm?
Deficit.
You're correct now. Why are you laughing? Okay, so now this one now is minus, right? So now we have minus here, right? Okay. So this one we can say this was a positive value. We can just say this is positive, right? Positive. This is negative. Okay. So the next thing now we have gotten
Eh, eh.
this value.
Please, sorry, what does this mean?
What is that?
Just a positive and negative value.
I just put the this thing. You know this value this thing have the signs are very important here. You understand?
Yes.
Because it was those signs that actually affected that made you to do this thing we are doing here. Because this value
Yeah.
initially this 560 some 60 million is having a minor sign on it already. Do you
Are you
understand?
How?
serious?
They're having a minor
Are you
sign
serious?
on it already because it's a money that is minus from you. So it has a
Are
minus
you
or
serious?
a negative sign already. Just like, okay, just do example
That
now.
was taken out.
Send,
Okay.
just try to send like 2,000 naira to my account now. It will be like a minus stuff.
Hmm.
So that means that money is in your, if you are looking at a transaction, that money is already a minus for you. If I send back that 200, that 2K now, it's a plus. So that 2,000 naira that you send out is having a minus sign in your transaction.
Okay.
You
You know,
understand that?
so yes, you know, there are some times that they will write, talk about the statement, why is minus is because of this, it indicates a flow in that and that. Please, I wanted to know the statement to fix on this negative and positive value.
Okay. Oh.
But sorry, I hope you understand what I'm saying. No, no vex.
But not 100%.
Okay. You know, there are some times that they will ask a question, and probably the question has a negative value. They will not say in this example, it was not actually my question. Why? See, I
Now,
just forgot
if you
about
look at
it.
the okay, now let me explain this formula to you, right? Now we are writing where is the formula? Okay, I've not okay, they haven't given us the formula. So what is the meaning of this formula here? Look at this formula.
Which formula?
This is the formula. This is actually what you are solving. All this thing we are doing, Jogo Jogo, here is to find this thing. Because now
Ah,
we are looking for the NPV or positive and NPV or negative. This one P, this P is for NPV positive and NPV negative. That's what we have gotten
so we are
already.
still going to that one with all this.
So
Yes, now.
we have already gotten it now. So we now substitute these values here, and then we get the answer. Do you get now? So now look at what we're going to do now. So we have gotten our NPV, positive
Okay.
and
I've
NPV
seen the
or
positive
negative.
and negative. Hmm.
Do you understand now? So
God
that's
have
what it means
mercy.
here. So we now
Yes.
put those values into this formula.
Hmm. Pare. Hmm.
So should we go on now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, simple. So let's move on. Moving on. So we can now say okay, the formula is already given to us. So I don't want to type that, but let me just type. Uh, our internal rate of return is now going to be s is equals to, let me formula is given, so just copy and paste this kind of question. If I cannot even solve this, I will write this formula back to them that I know this one as P. So that P is NPV of positive and NP of negative. That's the meaning of this thing.
Yes, I now see it too. Hmm.
So we now have that, and we divide it by
NPV positive plus
um,
NPV negative.
so let just use symbol sign.
NPV positive.
Mm,
NPV positive, the first value we got, she
yes, ma.
result.
They are not
932.
together now. Are they together? The
What's that?
is LR together with
Leave the formula now. Let's just go to the value.
Okay, I should leave the formula.
Mm-hmm.
no,
So
I was asking, is the LR all over everything or is just NPV positive?
no,
You're
this one.
saying
No, that is this.
LR plus
No, this
is
one. No,
supposed to
this
be
one is not supposed to
uh
come inside. This is supposed to come only here.
yes, yes, yes. That's what I mean. Thank you.
So this one will now be NPV or positive again plus.
Plus NPV of negative. Hey God. I'm coming to learn this thing in 2 days to exams. Hmm.
Which one
NPV
is 2 days to exam? Oh, okay. Starts by Friday.
NPV of negative.
Yeah,
You
I
can
start
see
on
only
Saturday.
this question now. We have stayed on this question more than 1 hour now already.
It's not easy. Oh.
So we now
Hmm.
do multiply by what, and HR and minus.
Minus LR.
So now let's do substitution. What we have here, this one already is 15%, right? Our lower rate is
Yes,
15%.
yes.
NPV or positive is this value, and then
7 7
NPV are positive plus NPV are negative. So now when you compare
is
this negative value, we are going to remove it. That is why we call it. We are going to get the absolute value.
Hmm?
So
are we going?
absolute,
I didn't get that.
we are going to now. The formula here means that it's going to take the absolute value, and the absolute value means it's going to. It does not care about the this thing. It does not care about the sign, whether you are positive or negative. I don't care. So you take it off.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
understand?
That means we are
So
just writing
yes,
40.5 now
exactly. So that when
without
I'm
the negative sign.
thank you. So when I'm writing the value now, I'm not putting plus minus that value because I'm taking the
Okay.
absolute
Okay.
value of it. That's what it means.
Oh God, have mercy. Mhm.
Okay. God, you have mercy. Oh, God, you have mercy. But this formula this people gave us here, it's actually scam.
At least they gave us. What if they didn't give us?
They tried it. Let's move on. So let's substitute now. Let's do our substitution. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, yeah, now. Are we doing
So
it on our own?
and we are solving now. We'll just solve. Let's just solve it. Move on.
So we should do it on our own.
We
Uh,
like you mean we in this class that we have,
no, I mean we, the listeners.
and we are solving it together now. We are going to solve now. Let's
I was wondering why you paused now.
no, we're just talking about it. So with substitute, now we have now put everything together now. So our let me just do out is what 15%.
Mm-hmm.
Then our HR, HR is here too. Okay, HR is here. That's 100%, and then our
MPVP.
NPVP it's now equals to 77.932.
Please, a question.
Hmm?
A quick question.
Okay.
During exam, are we to write it like points or should we write it in full, in millions?
No, you write it in millions. So
Because I'm wondering this point that you're writing now, won't it confuse somebody?
not confused. Don't be confused at all. So MPV negative is 4. Then we will need to let's get our denominator like what is down here. We're supposed to get MVP plus MVP or negative plus this. Then I mean this will give us this. right? So what we get here? So we're supposed to do. We need to want.
I'm
I
not
want us
saying
to
you.
get what is down here. So this is going to be equals to um,
You know we have to change that 15%, right?
Are we changing it?
Yes,
Mm.
15 divided by 100. I hope so, sir.
um,
I just hope we are changing the 15%, right?
yes.
Okay.
Sure, you don't want to
So
start from up?
from where?
From up now. LR plus you are starting from the denominator.
Okay. So let's just do this. Let me just make it like this. Let's start from this one that has this something that looks more common. So we now do NP of this plus NPV of N. So this should also be like another thing for us. So then this is going to be equal to this plus 932 plus 40.597. You get. So when we do this, we now have 77.932.
Mm-mm.
From 40 plus
You're funny.
5997. Abi,
And
so
you
that's
typed the thing. Okay.
you get. So that's the answer. So we solved this. You understand? So we solved this one. So what is the next thing up? The next thing up there is this one, right? So let's do our NPVA divide by this, right? Our NPVA divide NPVP divide by this value now. So that what just put the value, substitute, then we'll move on. So if you have to do this one now, one up there. So this is going to be like, remember, we are doing this divide by this because this is not dividing this guy. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So they just do. So what we have there now is going to be 7 7 um 77.932 divided by 118.529. You get. So this is what we get. So we'll have this value. Abi? So now, since
Mm-hmm.
we now have this value now, right? So let's do we have some value here. So what is remaining here? We have HR minus LR. So we need to minus that too. So let's check that formula because what I'm writing there. Okay, rubbish. So okay, so this value here, you can see this guy is multiplying with this. Yeah, this multiplied by this. So we can just get that. So you can say that multiplied by. So if I minus HR now, which is 24. If I do 24% minus 15%, what do I get? 9%, right? So that means I will say that um, this value multiplied by 9%. So I'll have this. So this is what I have. for this one.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
It's correct now.
Like
Abi?
0 point. Yes. Yes.
So if I
Sorry. Sorry, what was that?
was a so replacing the
What you just got? Sorry, what you just got? The 5.92 is from.
5.92 is from, see this is what I've just got. I want to, well, shall we, we have calculated this value, Abi?
I understand the 9%. 24
So
minus 15.
you understand the 9%?
24 minus
And so
15,
that's
she.
what I'm talking about. We have gotten this value. This value is for what? This value here is for this 0.665 is
I
from,
understand that. I
we got
understand
it
that.
from this divided by this. So we now divide this value we got here multiplied by this 9. Because if you minus
What is the
24,
question?
are you not getting me? 24 minus this, we got 9, right?
Yes, I understand
So
that.
this value, this divided by this, it gives us 0.6 something. So this thing means this value that is here multiplied by this. That means this is 9.
Zero
I
point
can't see
zero
your
nine.
cursor.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see your cursor. So I'm using a phone. I'm sorry, I can't see your cursor. So I'm kind of struggling here.
Okay. See my question now. I'm
I'm not using it. I'm not using a system. That's why.
shaking it though. But you can't see. So that is, we now got we now got 5.92, Abi. So when we got 19.52, what do we do with it? So that is now we have gotten 5.92. Then 5.92 now is going to plus 15. Do you get? Do you understand? Who is following me?
I
Yes.
don't. I don't.
I'm with you.
Okay. So
I'm with you.
when we now got this now, right? This
See,
5
can we just drop the value at 0 point 0 something? I think that's
0.
where that's why
No,
she's confused.
okay, 15%.
Yes, don't just convert it yet. Oh, so that we can convert the last answer. Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean as you have divided the 15%, that 0 point 0 9, let it just be like that. Don't convert to 9%.
This one.
I think I where I'm actually
Must we
confused.
convert it?
Why? Okay, where are you confused from?
Okay, I got it to the 9%, right?
Do you got it to this level?
Yes.
What is this value? This value is from where?
The value is from the division from 77.932 divided by 118.529.
Okay, so this
Yes.
value is carrying from here.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So now, that means when you have this value, whatever you have here, multiply with what you have here. So what do you
In
have?
percent, that thing is still in percentage.
This is in percentage, exactly. This is in percentage.
Okay.
So you have 0.65749 multiplied by what? 9. 9 is in percentage. That means this value have to be converted to percentage.
Okay. So I'm getting 5.9174.
Then convert it to percentage. You now have what?
Okay.
Maybe let's
Five
maybe like
point nine percent.
5.9%. Like into this map and have 9
No,
5.92%.
the other number is not up to 5. Oh.
Which other number?
The last one.
I mean, the next number to 1 is not up to 5%.
It is 5.917437.
Okay,
Which
7. Oh, sorry.
which number?
Mm.
Okay, so now we are getting
Okay.
closer to our answer.
No, I get it.
We are getting closer to our answer. Let's continue. So after you have gotten this one now, then this value that you have gotten, it has, this is for everything that is this side. Then that means
Mm-hmm.
this will now be plus this value you got here now,
Yes.
right? Is going to be this, sorry, this value plus 15%. Abi? You are laughing.
Yes.
Funny.
You are laughing, Abi. Okay. So what did you get?
1.92%.
That's what I got.
Okay. So that is what they should.
But
That's
what
what.
I was saying is that from my own,
Uh,
on my own, I would love to convert the last answer to percentage.
and this is the answer. This is the final answer.
That, yeah, you know your steps. You
And
were
so,
doing nine
so,
percent now 0.9. Uh-huh.
so we should leave this one.
I would love to keep everything. Then the last answer I convert it to percent. I'm not commenting myself.
So this is the that is it, Abi. So if you have this one, this is the answer that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means then this value here, 15%, 15% now plus this value that's large. So you reduce the decimal point to two decimal point, and then you get this. So what do you get? So you now have 20.92 percent. So your internal return rate of
Percent,
return
yes.
is now 20.92, uh, approximately 21%. And that is the final answer. You have solved the question now. You can go and sleep.
Sleep, okay.
So that is where the question answer. That is the final answer. Seriously.
So this question like this, just this question that took all this time. Oh
Yes,
God
now.
have mercy.
It's because we are doing it together. If you are doing it alone, when you know it, you finish things. But this one, like we just doing it
So
together.
which year was this? Which year that we got this question, please?
This year, 2024, January, last year,
2024
2024,
weekend. Okay.
January, weekend.
All
So
right.
that's
But these people are not. They are just. Why would you give this kind of this
so. But
kind of
now,
question?
remember they said that you should get the question right, and then you should advise the management. He said he said you should advise the management accordingly. So now, what are we going to tell the management?
This is what I'm always talking about. This is the question I was asking that time. Ah, God.
That what?
After everything, you now have to come and talk something.
Yes, you have to now advise the management now. So this just like the way we did the other one. Remember, we have now in this one now.
So this one is 12.5 marks.
Mm,
As in,
but
no be
you
this
never
question
get,
supposed carry like 25 marks.
but you never get 25 to 12 marks because you never advise the management though.
Can you imagine?
Because all this thing now they can give you 5 marks. They used to give you 5 marks for this
Oh, God have mercy.
one. So
Like this.
okay,
What will
so
we advise like this?
okay, so for it, so now let's first of all do a summary, right? So we can have a summary where we can have something like maybe we can have something like majors or metric. Let's just do like maybe I have like metric, and then the next thing will be like value, and I will have the maybe kind of interpretation something. What am I even want to say? But okay, so let's just say the first one is the initial. We have our initial investment, which is the initial investment was invest is going to be the value is what is 560 million, and then interpretation that is actually our
What,
capital
You're not
required.
seeing
So
your screen.
you're not seeing my
um,
screen. This is capital
Fa-
required.
Yes,
Fanem,
I can see now.
Yes.
please, are you are you answering the the advice
Advice.
advice question?
Yes, now you are going to
Yes.
advise the management. You need to present something to them that they can see easily.
Okay, why can't we just say it in form of a statement? Why do we
We have
have to
not.
make it
I've
difficult?
not said that though. I am. This is just like just summarizing everything that you have done there. Let's just imagine that you want to
What?
present this analysis to your manager or to your MD. You are not supposed to start showing him all the calculations you have done. He just need to see at glance a table that capture everything. Do you understand? This is just a presentation method,
Ay.
right? So you just put all the values you have gotten. So you can say, okay, the initial deposit investment was 500K, and at NPV of at 15%, we got 700 and 77.93 million, and then we now have our internal rate of return is 20.92. Do you get? So after we put all of those things together, then maybe we can now say, okay, now management, now this is English. Okay, this one is English. I'll just say, what are we going to take this English now? Because, but for actually now, from from the material now, when do you now accept the
Hmm?
um, small? Just like, let's see how much for what? Okay, sorry. Okay, but so we'll continue. I mean, so this one on the English. See, you just go and learn how you can write that. Too.
Okay,
But
please.
English nothing
But
like.
this is the part I have issues with. This writing. The course I read is not.
But
We
now
don't do
the thing
story.
is this. The thing is this. You know about this MPV, right? You know if your internal rate of return is greater than the cost of capital, right? Is greater than the cost of capital, you accept. You understand? When it is less than the cost of capital, you reject it. You understand? When it is equals to, when it's like if your IRR is equals to the cost of capital, you now like kind of is that mean there's no difference. So it's just the same thing. But when it is greater than the cost of capital, and what is our cost of capital here? Our cost of capital is 15%, and we have gotten what 20 point something percent. That means we now what? We accept that investment. Now, basically, what is happening here is like you're a company that you want to invest. So me, let's say you're a financial manager, right? And you are telling you are presenting to your business, your company that we want to, this is a project, or this is a project that we want to do this project for this social amount of money. That means your MD have to approve this money for that project. But you are telling him that this is how much you are going to recover in 5 years. The first year we recover the. So your MD needs you need to prove to him that okay, we are going to this is what we are going to recover. And that is why you now do the internal rate of return to show him that okay, it is actually you can actually get this money back. So based on what we have done now, based on the calculations and we have done, you can see that our IRR is now greater than the cost of capital, which was 15% that we are putting into that project. Do you understand? So when we put
So
that
what about the 24%?
now, the 24% was where is it? Lost it. Um, Going back to this stuff. I am not the 24%. All these ones are different. See, the cost of capital was given to you here. This is what is given to you. It's not about this thing. These are the discounted cash flow. These are different things. Can you see?
Okay, so we are just going to summarize
Yeah,
based on the 15%.
we are giving based on the guess, summarize based on the cost of capital, which is 15% that is given here. Another question may
Okay,
give you
okay.
more than the cost of is the cost of capital that we are using to determine whether we accept our internal rate of return or not. So if it is greater than the cost of capital, we accept it. So as the MD now, I will accept that okay, let's go on with this project. But if it is less than that, no, I don't see the possibility, I don't see the chances of getting this money back based on what you have put on this table. That's
Is
what it
that
means.
talking? No. See, seriously, is this talking? You see this summary? That's my problem.
And in summary, like just like you see from the other one now, you understand that it is when the standard deviation is high, you understand the risk is high. So simple, not too much, don't write too much. Just go straight to the condition that define these things. Finish. So this one, if the internal rate of return is higher, is greater than the cost of capital, we accept it. So sir, let's go, just go ahead and do your project. It doesn't concern me.
Breaking is breaking. Mm.
So if you look at it now, our internal rate of return exceed the cost of capital, which is 200, sorry, 20%. So that means it has this project we have an excess return of 5.99 what? It should be 5.92%. That's what they will get. They will get like up to 5 point something gain from it.
Mm. Thank you so much. I'm gonna write it like it.
Okay, that's all. I don't want to sleep. Yeah, I want to sleep. I don't want to sleep now. Or which question do you want? Does anybody have a question I want to solve? Because this is not like this.
Fine, then I'm here. Abi, you forgotten about me?
You ask a question.
Have you forgotten about me? I'm here. Oh,
Ask the question. You have a question, have you? Did you
I
ask
think
a
so.
question? And
No,
ask.
wait now. I have not asked.
Okay, ask.
Now, okay. Um. So the advice now is that if the internal rate of return is what?
Is greater than the cost of capital. You are going to
Okay,
accept that is the decision room. You understand?
is greater than.
Uh,
Wait, to wait, to greater than
Wait,
cost of
now
capital.
let us write this thing.
As
If
in,
the
eh,
IRR,
is greater than cost of capital. You
mm,
accept the what?
you are going to accept the
Investment
yes, you are going to accept the investment.
for 12.5 marks. Huh? Okay. But me, I'm not going to do this summary. Oh. All this yes, so this last summary
if the
now.
IRR is
I don't
greater
even
than
understand
the
it.
cost of capital.
Mm-hmm. Wow. How person will go collect extra sheets?
So all these things during the I think when I'm writing stuff, after the night before the exam, you can still study this thing, then everything will not sink into your head. You just enter exam hall. If you just enter
Mm,
exam hall
mm,
oh,
mm,
do the question that have calculations first before
mm.
start writing.
It's just said and done.
So that way, in fact, by the time you solve it, inside that solving, you can use that solving to write other questions, answer other questions like that.
And then the way you press your is that enter or shift?
The way I do it.
The way you press your are you using a system or you're using a laptop?
It's a
I use
laptop
the
now.
system on laptop. It means system.
Yes,
It's desktop. She's asking if you are using desktop or
Okay,
laptop.
no, it's laptop. I'm using laptop.
the way you are banging on that, she is enter, been a shift. I don't know.
Okay, I know. Yes, now.
But Sorry, please. This your table that you wanted to use and summarize. Use this table now. Finish up now.
And it just bring all those jaga thing down.
You
Bring
shall
them down.
you
Bring
want
them.
to collect the whole 12.5.
So
Yes,
you
please bring
just
it down. I
just
need I
so,
need nothing less
so
than
we
at
don't
least
have
20. Make I at least carry see they go house.
N- NPV at 50%. You understand? So what did you get at this? You got 17 points,
$77.93.
77.932 million. Just put million there. Oh.
932.
Just put million like this. Um,
Yeah.
then so what is this value?
No worry, we know.
This is the value created for the project. So this one here we have our so this one, what did you get for this?
MP
20.92%. And then this is
20.92%.
our actual, this will be our actual return rate. So
Okay.
we now have what should we put here? Cost of capital. Our cost of capital is 15%, right? Cost of capital is 15 15%.
15%.
So what this one can just be like, this is the required return. Re- Required. So we now have our we now do this one. Our I minus cost of capital. So if you do this now, what you get? That means you are going to get 5 points. Abi? five point
Mm.
nine two
5.92.
two percent. What is this one? This one is now our excess return. Excess.
You
We have
see?
excess return. So that's the table. This sounds like a summary table now.
I bet this table is
Understand? So on this table alone, said you can just tell you can just write on top of the head.
better than all those love story.
I can just write on the
So
table.
if I can do this table and give to them and leave the write up,
Me, I never do this school before. Now my first time do this.
Wow.
no worry. This table I go. You are good. God bless you.
You go
I will
just
use this
say
table. I
like
bet.
this. Just say management, look at this table. She gets. You just write
Even with this table, you can summarize in
Just write
words.
on the table like this. The management look at this table. Like I said, the thing here is English. This telling management something is English. You already know the thing is you know the particular rule that says that if this is this that. So if you once you understand that when you are writing, just write one line. It's okay. Management already wants to show them this value, and they'll be like, okay, it's fine. Go ahead, take the money. They now start. They now start the project. Bam. Then
Please upload this for us, so because that sheet one, sheet two, I was not even part of the class at all. Ah, please help us upload this, I beg.
okay. So